Hi there, my name's Adrian, and in this lesson we're going to be learning all about the A chord. So let's take a look. We're going to put our third finger at the second fret on the second string. That finger can get up nice and close to the fret. Our second finger is going to go at the second fret on the third string, and our first finger at the second fret on the fourth string. So notice all three fingers are squeezed into the second fret area on the guitar, and that's where some people struggle with this chord. It is quite a tight fit with all three fingers there, particularly if you aren't blessed with lovely slender fingers like I am. And luckily there is an alternative fingering to this chord. If you've got chubby fingers, then you could try this. You could try switching your first and second fingers over. So the second finger would be playing the second fret on the fourth string, and the first finger would be playing at the second fret on the third string. So just switch those fingers over like that. Just as I say, just an alternative way of doing it. Works just as well, and I don't mind which one you use. So maybe try out both fingerings and see what you feel most comfortable with. This is the one I use, and this is the one I was taught. So that's what I generally play. You know, some people get on perfectly well with that fingering. So up to you. Let's see how that sounds. Again, we're just going to strum through the strings. One thing you have to watch out for with the A chord is we don't want to hear the low E string. So try and avoid that if possible. That's going to mean starting your strum from the fifth string downwards, like that. I mean, the low E string doesn't sound terrible, but just try and avoid it if you can. So we're going to strum 5 strings. And the same thing we did with the E chord, we're going to do with this chord. We're going to strum the chord, and then we're going to just check that every note is sounding as it should do. 5 clear notes like that. Now, some people have problems with this chord. It is a little bit of an awkward chord. One thing that seems to happen with a lot of people is that the top string, the high E string, is muffled. So you need to make sure, again, you're right up on the tips of your fingers, particularly your third finger, and that you're clearing the high E string. You're not bumping into it with your third finger. You also find you might have to press a little bit harder with your first and second fingers on this chord, because they're not able to get right up close to the frets. You might find that buzzes and things will creep in with those notes. So make sure you're pressing nice and hard with the tips of your fingers, and you get a nice clear chord like that. So have some fun with the A chord. Try and commit it to memory, get it so it's sounding consistently good. In the next lesson we're going to be changing between chords, and before you know it we're going to be playing some songs. So stick with it, be patient, be determined, and I will see you in the next lesson.